Hello, you all. Happy New Year. It is now 1 January 2025 in our world. My name is Gunny and I'm playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries on the PS5. And in this little movie, I wanna tell you some things about managing your money in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I have some tips for you, and I think I can have some things that might be something that we do, or I did anyway, to that are mistakes and that cost money. So let's get started. The first thing I want to tell you is that something I did not know myself. I didn't realize this until I was about 30, 40 hours in the game. And I saw one of the tips in the loading screen, and I realized I have to look at that, and I figured it out. And that is namely that all the mechs that you have on the right side of the screen here cost you money in the 19-day cycle that there is to until you have to pay your expenses. Yeah, we know we have a 19-day cycle, and in every 19 days you have to pay your expensive. That is the wages for your pilots and the but also the mechs that are stored here cost money. I will show you where that is. Go to operations, go to stats, scroll down, and then you can see battle mech upkeep, and there you have the cost for all the mechs that you have on the left side of the screen. Every mech that's in there costs you money in the 19-day cycle. And I'm pretty sure a lot of players know this, but I did not. Not right away. It cost me a lot of money, and maybe you are one of the people like me. So, just to make sure you know. And then there's another little tip I have for you that can save you money, and that is if you need or want to strip your mech. I noticed that replacing things is a lot cheaper than first stripping your mech and starting all over from scratch. But let's say you really want to do that or need to do that for whatever reason, you can strip your mech and but then it becomes a work order and it costs you money. So there is a way to strip your mech for free. All you have to do is put it in cold storage. Now, before you do this, after you salvage the mech, always look at the loadout first and see if there are any interesting weapons in there that you want or want extra of or anything that are broken, and then repair those, and then don't repair anything else if you don't want to have it and you have enough of them. And then you can, after you repaired it, you take your mech to cold storage. Now look at my money in the screen up. The last four digits are 7,326. If I put my mech to cold storage, it is still 7,326. So storing my mech and putting it back, it doesn't cost me any money, but all weapons, everything is stripped off. It's empty now. I can do whatever I want. And it's for free. Okay, those are two small tips I have for you to save you money. There are probably more movies out here on YouTube that can help you save money. Look at them. They can help you. I'm gonna put this into cold storage. And now I'm gonna try to explain something that I realized that cost me a lot of money. let's for example say right now I am in this system and I have 4 mechs broken, and let's say that it's more, I have not 4 mechs but 7 or 8 or 9, and I need to repair them, or I want to repair them. And what I read and noticed on the internet, a lot of players go to an industrial hub to have their mechs repaired. But what you have to realize is if you go to an industrial hub, it will, and let's say I have still missions to do here, or can do missions here, but I don't have mechs anymore that are whole enough, or I don't want to risk them damaging more or losing weapons or anything. So I really need to go to repair, but I want to come back there to finish the missions I'm working on. Let's go to the star map. Then I can travel to industrial hub, and that will cost me 100,000 C-bills to get there, but that will also cost me 100,000 C-bills to go back. So what you have to pay attention to is, this is only 4, so it's a lot lower, of course. But is the conflict zone penalty more or less than the money it costs me to get to an industrial hub and back? How much money am I losing traveling there and back before, or in how much money does it cost, does the penalty cost? And that I have to pay attention to, because otherwise I actually might go to an industrial hub and think I am cheaper while I'm more expensive, because I lose also money traveling there. So, and then there is another thing about traveling to an industrial hub. And that, let's say I want to go there and the story is the same. I have multiple mechs damaged, but I want to do or need to do missions here. So I go to the industrial hub and travel there. Now, traveling there costs me 20 days, and traveling back then will cost me also 20 days. So what is happening now is I lose 40 days out of my 90-day cycle before I have to pay my expenses again. So I lose 40 days, and in those 40 days I only spend money traveling, and I'm not making any money. And that can also make you cost a lot of money, lose a lot of money. So what I do most of the time is I don't go to an industrial hub at all, hardly, to repair my mechs. I just go from one system to the next. So let's say I'm here and I did missions here and my mechs are damaged. You can also do it when you only have 4 mechs, and then the repair costs are a lot lower. And let's say you have the missions done, and then you travel to the next system. That's only 13 days. And then I can do missions again and make money instead of only losing 40 days of money traveling to an industrial hub. And I do missions here, and then I damage my mech, and then I give a repair order, and then I go to this system, and then I I go someplace where I make money, and when I get there, my mechs, most of my mechs or all my mechs are repaired, and then I go do missions and I make money, and so on and so forth. So you have to watch out to make sure you don't waste too much days on traveling to industrial hub and back, because all the days that you travel, you don't make any money. You only spend it on traveling. And I think that is something that costs you a lot of money. I don't go to an industrial hub hardly ever. Only when I want to go there to do something. Now there is something else. If I get a mech that I salvage a mech and I want to repair it, and it's a lot of expenses. This one is very broken. It cost me $380,143 conflict zone penalty. That is of course a lot. You don't want to do that. So what I do is I don't use this mech yet. I just put it in cold storage. Maybe I repair one weapon I want to keep, but the rest I put in cold storage, and I wait until I have traveled to this system, and then I'm here. Let's say I'm here. Let's go there. I'm here and I want to go to an industrial hub now to repair because I'm close. And the next, I've done most of the things here and I want to go to the next conflict zone. Then I can go to industrial hub. Now what I don't do now is I don't give the repair order now. Because I am going to an industrial hub anyway. So I wait now to give the repair order. So I just leave my mechs unrepaired and I go to an industrial hub. Let's do that. So I don't have to pay the conflict zone penalty because I'm already going there. And now I give the repair order for my mechs. And now I start repairing them, if you have money enough, of course, that's obvious. And start repairing, giving the order to repair the mechs that are broken and that I want to, can do this, have repaired. And that's a lot cheaper. So I hardly ever go to an industrial hub to have my mechs repaired because it takes time to travel, and travel takes money to travel, and it also takes time to travel, and all the time that I travel I don't make any money. I hope this helps you. And you still have to decide, is it better for me to go to an industrial hub or not? But just be aware, it costs money to travel, and if you take a lot of days out of your 90-day cycle, you're not making any money. And I think that is a way to lose a lot of money. And try not to use the timeline too much. Try to use the timeline only if you have a couple of days in there. Let's say I am here and my mechs are broken and I travel to this system and I give a repair order and I come here and one or two mechs need 2 more days to repair, and then I can do the timeline. But don't do the timeline for things that take longer long, like 18 days or something, because then you chop out 18 days out of your 90-day cycle. And that way you're gonna lose money because you're not making any. That is what I wanted to show you. So try to manage traveling and try to manage the benefit, the use of your 90 days and make as much money in those 90 days as you can. And I think that's a much better way than constantly traveling to an industrial hub to repair your mechs. Well, I hope this helped you. Good luck, have fun playing, and maybe I see you another time. And Happy New Year. Bye bye.